3v3 arcade mode is back for a limited time event, and you know what the best part is? This is the second week we're getting it as a limited time, which means this may become a staple soon again, and I'm super excited about that. I think Hyra's kind of building back their small team for the Vine Knockout. Now I'm playing Sol today, the Fire Queen herself, the S tier character in Coin Blitz, my favorite game mode in Divine Knockout. So the whole point of this, if you're new to arcade mode, is simple. All I gotta do is collect coins and deposit them, or when I knock out my enemies, I will get a surplus of coins added to my balance or wallet, which will allow me, as you see there, I got 7 coins, which will allow me to deposit these coins and gain my points for my team. Now, as you can see on my team, we got a Hercules and a Loki, and let me tell you, that Loki is Jarvis374, one of my very good friends and one of the best Divine Knockout players I love to play with all the time. He's the 3v3 Ymir master. On the enemy team, we have a Hercules, Amaterasu, and another Sol. However, this Sol is the green Sol, so I'm like not going to be having it. Sadly, I missed my ultimate there. It would have allowed me to get some good coins. Ooh, that Hercules just got a nice double kill. Now, if he didn't get that, they were also in ultimate rage for the Loki, which would allow Jarvis to get a double kill as well. However, we're doing pretty decent in the coin game right now. As you can see, we are a couple points ahead of them, 8 to be exact. Oh wow, they started to deposit. All right. So, you know, I'll be honest with you, one of the things I keep forgetting, because this mode should have stayed permanent, but since it's not, I keep forgetting it's not just about knockout time from time. So we're coming in here to peel for our allies. I don't know why I wanted to say opponent right there. And we're knocking them out, collecting whatever little coins we can. I do have my ultimate up. I'm going to try to obviously show up this Sol because mirror matchups. You got to tell him you're the better character. I can land it there. They're both in very high vulnerability range now. Can I get the knockout? Ooh, Hercules with the shoulder tackle. My combustion sadly did not get out first. Now, I could have probably turned it around right there to get that Amaterasu out before she got on that platform. However, I just didn't want to take the chance. Sol ultimate comes down, and as you can see, they're very high, and I used my air light wrong. But as you can see, I got knocked out simultaneously with the Amaterasu, and you can see I have 2 coins there, and we're depositing. We're very close in coins right now. I'm paying attention. We need to actually pick it up. We need to focus down here. I need to keep them off the point and collect as much as possible. The Hercules has enough points for us to win. All I gotta do is peel and keep him there in the center right now. The good thing is I have very good allies, so we're actually pushing forward in the lead. They're starting to deposit coins, and we need to come in. I'm coming with my little measly 1 coin there, trying to keep knocking them out so they won't be able to deposit any coins. Gonna drop my ultimate, and it ricochets the Sol out. We just need 1 more coin. I have that coin. I'm coming in, and Hercules brings in coins as well, and we win the game. This is the first round. One of the things I love about 3v3 arcade mode is the fact that how sweaty these games can be at times. I mean, Oddball. Oddball is the most stressful game mode in this entire thing. It's probably one of the most stressful game modes in a lot of different games I have played overall. So, seems like we're getting King of the Hill, and we're gonna go on, I'm trying to remember the name of that map, Gutsy Gauntlet, that's what it is, Gutsy Gauntlet. Now, I'll be honest with you, this map is decent. It's a very nice sized map. I don't know. It's not my favorite. It's okay. As you saw, if you listened to my map video where I did all the maps, giving you tips and tricks for them. Now, on this map, in my personal opinion, the hardest mode to play is probably Coin Blitz because it's normally on the platform that continuously moves. And we're in the game. Jarvis is already off invisible going off. Hercules starts off with his charge, and I'm hanging a little back to see what's going on. Because it's King of the Hill, you want to always make sure before you go in and engage, you want to see if the platform is activated and try your best to stand on it. Remember, it's not all about knocking people out. However, that's probably what's going to happen this matchup, because when you knock people out, you also gain 5 points up to about 80 something, and then you stop getting points for knocking people out. You have to hold the center, which is actually pretty interesting indeed. Now, we're going to check my fireball there. I don't get the Sol. That's pretty okay. I get the combustion countered by the Amaterasu and hit by the boulder. Well, that was rude. Can I get the... Oh, perfect. And as you can see, our score point added by 5, and Jarvis immediately did the GG emote, and we're propping up in the circle right there. Gonna do some damage to the Hercules, but he avoids us straight out by pouncing, and the ultimate from Loki comes out, which is actually pretty decent. It seems like a lot of things are going on. However, we've been holding that point very well on knocking them out, which, as you can see, we are 41 points while they are 13, and that is a very good lead, adding 5 more points there with the air light attacks on that enemy Sol. Out of every player on the enemy team, I'm trying my best to show up that Sol simply because she chose to pick Sol against me, and I love Sol. Sol is such a great character. Esther Queen herself. Honestly, if you're a big Sol player, I think she's now becoming the best character in the game. She can give Athena even some trouble right there. I'm seeing a lot of people message me on how to use Sol properly. Just watch my guide and watch any Sol video. I'll try to release more so you can understand. Can I get the Amaterasu? Yes, adding another 5 points there. We're at 64%. By the way, have you gotten a chance to try arcade mode for a lot of those new players out there? Ooh, that was an intense ricochet. I feel sorry for that enemy Hercules. If you had a chance to try it out, what do you think of 3v3 arcade mode? Initially, 3v3 arcade mode was the staple 3v3 mode, which actually kept a lot of players in the game. The issue was, I don't know why, they listened to some of the people in the community and ended up changing it to 3v3 knockout as permanent. I think that was one of the worst decisions, because the moment that happened, we started to lose a lot of players in the game, honestly. It wasn't all this update talk. That was the first reason a lot of people left. 3v3 arcade mode needs to be made permanent and needs to stay. Alright, so I'm buying myself time. We just need about 9 more points. Jarvis is handling that Hercules. Can I hit him with the fireball? No, he uses pounce, but he dodges through my combustion, which I wasn't expecting. And I'm getting tossed around. I'm going to use my ultimate here. Disperse some and a double kill. That would have been great for a triple kill, giving us the victory for the second round. King of the Hill can be such a fun time. It also, I wouldn't say it's super intense. I think the worst map it's on is probably Crumbling Keep right there, because Crumbling Keep allows it to get super aggressive and you normally have teams duking it out at such close points. Now, I personally would have liked to try Oddball right here just to give you guys a showcase of what it is, because this is my first arcade mode since I think all these new players started to rush in with the free-to-play. So I want to give everybody a gist. I'm going to play another round after this, even if we win or lose, just because I need to showcase every single game mode for you guys. So we're starting off here and we're doing King of the Hill Rock Slide, and we're going to be doing another chance to secure the circle point on the ground for our team. Now the enemy saw me start off, so you know what, I'm gonna try to just do some damage on her, because I think Jarvis and the Hercules, I've noticed they're both really good players. Well, I know Jarvis is, but the Hercules is a random and he seems to be doing good, and I say that and he just drops. Okay then, but yeah, I think they're pretty decent to hold the point, so I'm just gonna focus on the Sol there, see if we could just one up her just to show her up. All right, so she seemed to be using a heavy attack. I tried to use mine. I was out of range, and as you can see, Jarvis seems to be doing a great job holding his own against the two of them. So I'm coming in to help right here, hitting the Hercules with the fireball, and the boulders coming in. We all somehow avoid it, which is something interesting to keep note, because let's be real, I get hit by the boulder sometimes. We all make mistakes when it comes to them. When I come up here, can I hit them? Yes, a nice little air heavy coming in with the hold heavy, but if it wasn't countered by the Hercules, it would have knocked him out, and he still gets eliminated, adding 5 points to our total score. Chucking the fireball out. I'm going to heal up a little bit on there with the combustion and the ultimate from the Loki. It seems like we all keep trying to steal the knockbacks from Jarvis right now. Boom, knocking him back there. And I love the fact that Jarvis always spams his emotes. It's one of the best things about him in my personal opinion. Ooh, that boulder comes in, eliminating the enemy Sol. That's what you get for playing Sol against me. Should I pop my ultimate here? Not 100% sure. I'm just going to do some more damage there. Then I'm going to pop it, and it does ricochet him, not in the direction I was hoping. Okay, so he pops his ultimate, so I'm just going to come up here, and he comes to the second platform, trying to avoid it as best as possible, hitting him back there. I'm going to come in with my mobility, see if I could counter, and it does work. Oh, I'm bullying this dude so hard. Oh, I barely missed the fireball, and the combustion misses him as he uses pounce. As you can see, Jarvis is dealing with him right now, and I'm going to go in there. If I had an ability or combustion, that would have been perfect to eliminate them all out. Hold heavy did not work right there, and Amaterasu is just moving around in a circle. We're very even in points. They're going super hard right now. Can I get elimination on her, adding 5 points, and Hercules gets eliminated. So we're tied up right now, chucking the fireball in Hercules, the enemy Hercules' face, into my mobility, and he misses it, but I do hit him with the whole air heavy attack. He uses pounce to get back on. I see you, Green Sol, and as you can see, I interrupted your combustion. She's falling down. I'm gonna pop my ultimate. Can I get a ricochet out? And it does eliminate the Hercules. Now to get you out of the game, adding up points for our score. Ooh, 360 no scope right there. You saw that live right there. It did hit her. That was actually bad. I could have been eliminated there. So I used my mobility to get back on. The Hercules was willing to suicide just to get me out. And as you can see, he did suicide because he did not make it back. Mini Cooper. I actually like that name. I think it's pretty cool. All right. Coming in with that hold heavy, and it eliminates the enemy Amaterasu. We're at 92 points. We just need to hold the center now. And that's it. Now, can we hold it is going to be the question. Because sometimes, you know, it doesn't work out as planned. Enemy Hercules is behind me, and our Hercules is slamming away with his Super Saiyan mode, bringing us the third round victory. All right, so we're going to go into another game. I just want to say GG to everybody, and we're starting off here with King of the Hill in Swamp. Sorrow Swamp. I forgot the name. It's not hitting me right now. Swamp of Swarrows. I don't know. It collapses. It's a swamp. It's the, you know, the King Arthur stone and the sword thing. All right, so we're coming up here, healing up, hitting up this Hercules. The Thor comes out. So on my team, we have Jarvis again, because I did message him up and say, hey, we're doing 3v3 arcade mode. He was like, yeah, we're down and we're playing it all day, as much as I could play anyways. He's using his best character, which is Ymir. Jarvis is so good with Ymir. The fact that he always spikes people off or just does these massive triple kills with his snowball is incredible, and he loves to play it. I love to see it as well. Now, on our team, as I said, we have Jarvis as Ymir. We also have a random player who's playing Zeus, and on the enemy team, we have a Thor, Hercules, and Amaterasu. I did eliminate that Hercules out. However, I do feel like I'm not playing like I did the last round, trying to dodge out of that Thor. It seems like Thor is very aggressive, which I actually really like for an enemy right there. And I do get the combustion off on the Amaterasu, and we're trying to get back on the platform. We're all very oh, wait. Don't ask me what happened there, because I'm not even sure. All right, so for some reason, we're all just struggling right now, even Jarvis, which is actually pretty incredible. I didn't get, ooh, I survived. I didn't get the counter on that shoulder tackle, but I'm surprised I actually survived that. I don't know why I pressed combustion. As you can see there, Jarvis in his snowball there. He didn't get anybody, sadly, and there goes our Zeus player trying to do as much damage. He does get the snowball, and he's hitting back for some damage. I'm trying to counter there, but Thor goes up into the sky with his mobility, and sadly, because of my actions, I get knocked out right there. Wow. Okay, so somehow Jarvis is at 249% vulnerability and still alive. I don't know how, but okay. Oh, I cooked my ultimate a little too early. Nobody's going to get hit. I should have come in closer, and then it would have worked out. I wonder how high Jarvis can last before he gets knocked out. He's at 251% right now. Going to chuck my fireball in the face of Thor. Sadly, he hit me with his Mjolnir, and I went behind him. Jarvis is at 263% vulnerability right now. He does not get the slow off, and I think he survived that, avoiding. Yes, he's walking back there, and he's spamming emotes perfect right now. We're actually severely behind in points. Coming in with the combustion to peel, and Jarvis is still alive. Yes, he did not get eliminated. He's coming back down, and I'm trying to do as much damage as possible. Jarvis is at 278% and gets the elimination on the Amaterasu. It's crazy. I do eliminate Thor there. We're getting a little bit of points back up right here, and you see we're at 53, holding the center. We just need to survive. We need to hold on as much as possible right now. I do avoid Thor's mobility right there, and I hit out the Amaterasu. Going pretty good. Jarvis is, I think, at 307%. What the heck? That's super crazy right there, guys. I can't even believe it right now. What's the most vulnerability you've ever had in a game? I think that's it, yeah. The moment he got hit there, that was GG. But Jarvis, dude, if you're watching this video, which you probably are, good job. Because I think I saw you message me in Discord, and you're going to, I don't know. I saw a message in Discord. I didn't actually read it. I think you're going to message me and tell me about that same thing I'm talking about right now. Ooh. Ah, man. Okay, coming in with the combustion, knocking them both back and hitting it. Now, they're 97. We can come back. I've come back from games like this before. However, it's not as likely as you think. I just need to keep that ultimate. If I had hit that Thor, I think we would have given us a good chance. I do interrupt him, eliminating him out, giving us 83 points. We just need to keep these two out. The server kind of messed us up right there, and I think they came out with the victory in the first round. And the GG emote from Jarvis, because he's always such a good sport. All right, so what I want to say now is, even though we lost the first round, we still have a chance to come back. We're going to go as hard as possible in the next couple of rounds. Obviously, I'm going to choose my favorite round, Coin Blitz, because it's the best mode in my personal opinion. Obviously, I wouldn't want to play Coin Blitz straight alone. I love the fact that it mixes it all up together, you know what I mean? And Spinning Spikes is a decent map, for Coin Blitz. I don't know why I said match. And you know what? My favorite thing about this is that even though the sides spin, I love doing the log riding thing. I think I have a short, and I've shown it in a lot of my different videos when I play on this map. Basically, you can get people to follow you, and you just kite around like a spinning log, and they end up falling off. It's hilarious. Also, if you ricochet people onto those spikes, they take some serious damage and knockback. I think the round should start any second now. Also, I just noticed something. Doesn't that symbol on those platforms look so much like the Witcher? The Witcher's little wolf. I mean, it is a lion. It's not really a wolf. You know what? Okay, I was not going to say. I'm probably going to speed this up in editing, but it started immediately. So we're collecting some coins there, and I know Thor is the main character to worry about on the enemy team right now. So that's something for me to keep in mind. Getting some nice side attacks off, and you can see the Zeus is over there being tossed around. It's okay. I get it. These two are holding their own. Coming back right there with a heavy attack, and Jarvis immediately eliminates Hercules out. I don't know what he did, but he went in, and as you can see, he dodged straight through the spikes. He was like, I'm not having it today. Hitting the Amaterasu right there. Again, we need to make sure that Thor is not left to do his own thing, because he's been very helpful for his team right now compared to all the other members of them. So as you can see, I'm getting knocked back. Gonna chuck my ultimate right there, and Amaterasu tried to get me behind me, coming in with my mobility. You saw the little frozen thing, and Ymir is going ham on his enemies. No, those green coins there, as you can see there, I collected immediately 5 coins when collecting it. Sorry, the Zeus gets knocked out, so I'm going to stay on this side to protect me. Had to dodge through because the gate was opening a little bit. I mean, closing a little bit, the space I had left. And sorry, Jarvis got knocked out again. The Thor is doing such a good job. He has 20-something coins. We need to ensure that he doesn't get a chance to deposit it, and that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to hit him and knock him back. The Hercules also has a lot of coins. I'm being tossed around there. Yeah, I was using my mobility to kind of get out. And as you can see right now, they took the lead in terms of coin points, which kind of sucks because we were doing so well. But again, this is such an intense matchup right now. I do have my ultimate. Jarvis is doing his best right now to knock him off. My combustion didn't really hit, but I do have my ultimate right here, and it does ricochet. The Amaterasu and Hercules gets eliminated as well, which works out in our favor, and we're depositing coins all over the place. We caught up with a nice little lead right there. Now, these two are headed in my direction while I'm collecting coins, so I'm going to see if I can turn around and hit the Thor. Can I? Yes, because I want to try to get him to drop as much coins as possible so we don't have to deal with it. He does dodge through and hit me with those light attacks, so it's actually being turned around not in my favor right there. Even Jarvis is struggling right now a little bit. We're hitting where we can. He hits them both with the heavy attack, and he's going in for the belly slams. Now, we're 62 points while they're 50, and we're trying our best to increase our coin score right now, but we need to get these two out of this mode. We can't let them stay in that center, or they're going to deposit way too much. Hitting them right there. I do have my ultimate. I may use it right here. Does it get the elimination on the Thor? And it does, and Jarvis eliminates the Amaterasu, getting us a lot of coins to deposit. We're turning this around really good. Do not want to get hit there by the Hercules or the Amaterasu. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there gives us the second round, and the double GG emote comes out with me and Jarvis playing Fire Ymir. Wanna know what one of the best parts is? And Jarvis did message me about this on Discord, is the simple fact that we're both playing the fire characters right now, even though Ymir is ice. Now, I think we're going to try to go with Oddball right here, and it seems like everybody's decision. Yeah, everybody seems to go with Oddball. This is going to be interesting, instantly selecting this map, and it's one of my favorite maps, Spellbound Study. I like all the maps where you get this kind of mystic feel. It's just so cool. Can you imagine if we get new characters later on in the game that are full mages and they have staffs? I think that would add a little, a little diversity that we need. Anubis seems to be one of those characters that'd be really interesting for them to add, because he'd have a lot of healing as well for his kit, because that's kind of how he is in Smite. I think I might start back that series, the What If series. What if this character from Smite was in Divine Knockout? I'm pretty sure there are devs starting to work on the game. I'm pretty sure the restructuring's coming along nicely because they started back the limited time events. I should make an update video on my thoughts on that. But yeah, we're finally going to showcase Oddball, the most sweaty game mode in Divine Knockout, or in a lot of different games if you compare it, to be honest with you. So the goal here is to simply collect the crown and ensure that you can hold on to it. Any hit or damage will eliminate you. And one of the changes they made, you no longer can use your ultimate and gain points. So if you use your ultimate, you will no longer be able to gain points while your ultimate is active. Also, you can't use your mobility while you have the crown. So as you can see, it's being tossed around. We're trying to do as much damage. I'm collecting it and dodging back there. Oh no. He got me with the stun, and he's coming in with his Berserker's Barrage right there. I'm going to try my best to knock him back, but Jarvis is doing a fantastic job. Jarvis has it, so I'm going to try to peel for him right there, knocking these two back. I do have my ultimate. If he comes in closer, I see Jarvis dropped it, but Hercules also fell with it as well. Do we get the elimination on the Thor? No, but I get eliminated instead. Can you believe that? Solid player right there. Jarvis is at 231%. I don't know how Jarvis. I know Ymir is tanky. He collects them out okay. And as you can see, Zeus is 0% with it. And Jarvis gets a kill up on the Amaterasu. And he's still alive with that 231% vulnerability. I was going to hit him there, but he did get hit by the last end of the Berserker's Barrage. And as you see, we're jumping around. It's very sweaty. Look at the point score. We're about dead even right now. It drops so much. Barely getting 1 to 2 ticks every single time. Now, in my opinion, the best characters to use or hold the crown are Saul and Zeus. If you have a good Saul and Zeus player, when they hold that, they have a very good chance to kite around, and it's great. Okay, I got the light attacks off, but I do get hit there in the ricochet, and Zeus is doing a great job with his ultimate, ensuring that they can't really hold on to it. As you can see, Jarvis again has it, and we're coming ahead. We're tied up in score. He also eliminates the Thor, putting up his wall to peel. And the Hercules and Amaterasu gets eliminated. The Hercules is still alive. Thor is coming in very aggressively right now, and he does hit Ymir with his hammer. Okay, so I do eliminate Hercules, so now it's just 2 to worry about. That was a very nice snipe by the Zeus right there, and the ultimate hits me, ejecting me out. Come on, man. I was holding on so good. I just wasn't paying enough attention to see where he was going to use that. As you can see, the frost spread comes in. I chuck in my fireball. Ymir gets it. I'm going to try to get it as possible if I can. And the ultimate from the Hercules is making it near impossible. Now we got to catch up. Okay. Okay, I wasn't 100% sure there if I was gonna avoid that Hercules move right there. Jarvis chasing him with the fireball. I'm trying to get in close, and there you see Zeus. Oh, look at the knockback. You know what? I'm just gonna go with my ultimate. It does ricochet Hercules out, and I get the fireball on the Thor, which also gets him out, which works out in my favor. So I got the crown dodging through at the perfect moment, and I'm holding on to it. Thankfully, they got shot. You see Ymir get knocked out. Dodging. Oh, I dodged a little too early, but I might be able to recollect it there. And I do. I get hit with the boulder, and it's coming down right there. I'm going to chuck my fireball. And as you can see there, I got it once again, and I'm trying to hold on to it. All we got to do is peel. We have... there comes the Amaterasu. I wasn't panning my camera forward. Collecting it again. Yes. Boom. Knocking them back right there. It keeps dropping. I got it. I just need to hold on a little bit. Combustion. This is a GG, giving us a second round victory. We're coming back super hard right now. We just need one more victory, and this will be game. Can we pull this off with a reverse boot right here or not? We're about to find out on this episode of Arcade Mode Dragon Ball Z. I mean, Divine Knockout. Why did I say Dragon Ball Z? Because it's a great anime. Don't you think so? Do you watch anime, by the way? I know I watch a lot of anime. So we got Coin Blitz again. Thankfully, I did not want to play King of the Hill on that small map. Playing King of the Hill on small maps it can be a struggle at times, and I think they have a really good comp for that, even though Jarvis has sent me so many clips where he's spiking people off on that map. Crumbling Keep is going to be very interesting for Coin Blitz. This map always makes everything kind of intense, simply for the fact in the later stage, as the map goes on, as the match goes on, you will start to see the only thing left is the keep, which means you have to fight in this little tiny square, and that's where everything starts to get really intense, where you're being knocked over the place. And if you have the right characters on your team, if you pop your ultimates, the enemy team isn't able to do anything. Okay, so we're in the game right there. I was about to skip ahead in editing to just, you know, avoid all this waiting, because that's always boring to do. I don't know what's going on there for... Okay, no, everybody's active. I wasn't sure if the Hercules was there because he was just standing still for a while. Okay, so we're going to try to collect as much coins, bring home the victory. This is what we want. From the first round where we lost, I think we did a really good job coming back. They're all double teaming Jarvis. He's not having a chance to secure himself. One of the good things about Ymir, however, is the fact that he's so sturdy, so he was able to stay alive for a lot of it. And you can see the tanuki, or the squirrel or raccoon thing there, spinning his tail off. Wouldn't it be cool to play that character? I love the side characters that are in Divine Knockout, because we got Umi, the big ghost on the Spirit Shrine. We also got Totters, the frog that shows up everywhere. And then we got that little raccoon who's just depositing coins everywhere. I think that's really nice that they have that in the game. Imagine if they made a limited time event where it was a small map and you literally had to choose one of those 3 side characters, and it would be 3 people on the map and they just duke it out with some really silly abilities. Who knows? Oh man, I was hoping that combustion would have worked, but it's okay. They're very high on vulnerability. Oh no, the server's lagging. Don't break. Okay, it's back. As I've said, it seems like the server is a lot more stable than it was, so I think they are working on it, because I do have a feeling that they did start to restructure and give Divine Knockout a team again, or at least people to watch it. Oh, nice elimination there from the Ymir. As you can see, Thor's looking to come back in, so we're preparing here, and I think he gets eliminated there by the Zeus. Very nice move, and we're stacking up coins right now. These guys are struggling to add some points. Now we're coming in here. Can we get the elimination? That should be the Hercules. Perfect. I have 10 coins, 12 coins, and we're going to collect a little more, and then we're going to go in. Also going to go for this health orb. Bring down my vulnerability. Always a good thing in Divine Knockout. And they're holding their own. Again, Jarvis is always so high when he's encountering them. I'm going to pop my ultimate, knock them back a little bit into the combustion. Now I'm just going to sit here and deposit where I can. Thankfully, I didn't get hit with no ultimate from that Amaterasu. That could have ended very badly, and I do not get the reversal on the Hercules, who hits me back with the heavy attack, but I do hit Amaterasu out. I still have some coins that can be deposited. I think we're going to get this GG right here. I have enough coins, and GG. This is 3v3 arcade mode with Saul, and it's a lot of fun.